Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Well, one of our next guests tames crocs and rocks khaki. They're not today, looking very smart. The other is the undisputed jungle queen, Irwin and Julia Morris, flying to Africa for the 10th season of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Welcome to both of you.
G'day, so good to see you.
Look at you two, new fresh fish.
I mean,
fresh fish.
Well, for me, 75 years in the business.
Cut you in half and count the rings.
I mean, we all know they're going to be there. There might be about 77. I think I might even be lying about 75. No, off we take towards the end of next week. We're super excited.
So talk us through how, I mean, you obviously know each other and the promo's hilarious, so you've spent time together. How's the dynamic? Because I know you and Chris had a flirtation and you got to know each other over the years.
It was a one-sided flirtation, I think.
Don't be
very
cruel.
Dare you. I mean, he is obsessed with me, but I liked him too. I did. I liked him too.
So how are the two of you handling it? What's the roles going to be?
It's been really fun. I think the fun of this is the fact that, I mean, we've known each other for a long, long time.
Yeah.
I mean, I first went over to the jungle when I was 10 years old.
That's
and
right.
I just did a little guest appearance just to see this amazing set. And I remember seeing Julia and Chris and this incredible production. And now to be jumping on as the co-host, it's just the honour of a lifetime. But the fun part is that we've got this awesome chemistry between the two of us that's just naturally always been there, but we're kind of figuring out it as we go along as well.
We love.
And that's what the fun part is.
Sort of like create a brand new show 10 years in.
Yeah.
Wow. And take everyone along with us.
Yeah, because obviously Doctor and I had our rhythms over the years and that was fabulous because so many people keep saying to me, well, I hope you're not going to be flirting with Robert. And I'm like, well, I'm 56 and Robert's 20. So we've got a bigger problem if I'm being Larry the Lunger at poor Robert at this stage.
Larry the Lunger. Have you had to introduce him to the world of the long drop? I mean,
How
what
very
kind of...
dare you? Oh, no, I see what you mean, yes. No, everyone loves a long drop, and there's a little bit of breeze on the... anyway, so
I'm an old hand with the
you?
long drop. Yes, yeah.
I was about to say.
I grew up in long drop territory.
You've literally been like more bushy when you go up and you put the special staples on the crocodile's ears and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, then you're out in the middle of it there.
Yeah.
So what big names, I know you guys aren't going to say, but what big names, can you give us some sort of clue?
I don't even know what day it is, Brendan.
So there's okay. So I'll go to Robert. We'll go to the sensible adult in the group.
Oh, no.
So
Unfortunately,
anyone,
I do not, Dave.
Is there
but
anyone that will be... So you don't know who's coming in the show?
I have no idea, and I'm purposefully keeping this a surprise to myself. I want to be as surprised as everyone. I mean, I've been a fan of the show for a long time, and that's one of the best bits, is when you have these little hints, like we know that there's a big sports star. We know there's someone from TV, social media. We've got a chef. We've got some really heavy hitters that are coming in.
Sure.
But the fun is just having no idea until the veil is lifted, and I'm excited to see.
Everyone all at once as well. I think if you hear one person. I think when my children are watching at home, like teenagers, if you can ever get them to live to air television, but anyway, that's another story. And they're kind of like, well, I don't know this one and I don't know that one. But I'm like, but that's a legend.
But teens don't know anything anymore.
Well,
they
neither
don't know
do we.
anything.
So then when a young person, like with the fancy hairdos that like they do bunchies on top of their head, like they're like space bunchies.
Yeah.
I don't know who that person is. Yeah. So somebody in the home is going to know who each person is, and all together it's this lovely combination.
I'm 20 now, so I can say that. Oh, those teenagers.
That's right. Ken Roberts.
I'm not one of them anymore.
Sorry,
so
old man time over here.
Exactly. He's over the hill, and back in my day, I tell you what.
Well, whoever they are, I can't wait to see them eating testicles and bottoms and anuses. Bottoms and anuses.
Well, and I tell you what, they will not be wildlife. They will be a standard cow bag.
Yeah, that's
Which is
right.
cool.
Thanks, Robert.
New rules this year.
Well, yeah, that was something when I was asked to come on this show, I was just boom, jump at the chance, let's do it. The one thing I said we've got to change is, I want to come over, celebrate the giraffe, the gazelle, the crocodile, the beautiful animals we've got here, so we can't eat them. That's my one and only rule. We can't eat them. We got to leave them alive. And credit to I'm a Celeb, they were just instantly, yep, we're on board, totally understand, new chapter, let's do this. So it's all the same thing. I mean, we're eating eyeballs and bloody guts and insects and cockroaches.
It's just not the old school ostrich anus, because I was going to go on the show.
It's not that.
But then I said, I'm not eating ostrich
I've
anus.
kissed one.
Wait,
Dr. Chris accidentally made me kiss one.
An anus.
what?
I've seen your
ostrich
negotiations for
anus.
TV.
What?
And
What am I
fact,
getting myself in
when
for?
it was beside my side by side with my lips, and while I was pursed, you couldn't tell which was which. Who wore it best?
It looks like a contestant from Married at First Sight.
It's not ideal. Here's the thing with the eating of the wildlife that's gone on in years gone by, which I have never actually asked you if this happens in wildlife conservation world, but it wasn't something that was done on purpose.
Yep.
It was
No.
kind of like, so we hadn't, I cannot speak on behalf of the production company, but like we hadn't really thought that was, like it's just as fine being a cow. So why is it that?
Yeah.
And then once everybody kind of questioned that, they're like, oh yeah, it doesn't actually need to be a zebra.
Well, I guess
Exactly,
they wanted to
'cause-
highlight Africa in the same
Yeah.
way I wonder if when
Yeah,
Sweden films in
maybe.
Australia, it's all koala bums and things.
Oh, look,
Yeah.
nothing says, give me have an Australian time like a kangaroo back scratcher.
Yeah, and that to
Salad
me
service.
is just like that's just crazy because I mean this is what we pride ourselves on as Australians is our beautiful wildlife. When you go to Africa, they pride themselves on the incredible animals over there, and I think just for me in respect to that and my legacy that I'm trying to create, which is to protect wildlife, to keep them alive.
Sure.
I feel like just from that point of view, for people to see a show like this, which is really celebrating our living animals out in Africa, I think it's a real big win. And
Well
I'm
done,
really
yeah,
stoked
mate.
for it.
Look
Really
at
stoked.
him. Look at Robert. He's coming in. Well, you've done nothing. You've been on the show for how long? And you've done nothing.
A finger since about 1970.
You've
You've
been-
turned all those crocodiles
Robert's come
into
in.
handbags.
This young man's come in.
Do you know what I mean?
He's shaking things up.
Almost like mother and son. No, it is. Oh, go and get me a little biscuit, will you, Robert, please?
The 10th season of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here premieres Sunday the 24th on 10 and 10 Play. Robert Irwin, Julia Morris, thank you for joining us.
We're on our way to Africa.
Oh, you lucky ducks.